Ani, Bonjour, it's Catherine from Moonstarlodge in Central Ontario. I'm here with your weekly reading for April 18th to 24th inclusive. It's the third quarter of Looks Far Woman, and so we are celebrating some interesting changes in the land as we approach the next new moon, which is April 30th, which is the moon of Listening Woman. So, without further ado, let's go to the cards. So I'm using 5 decks today, including the cards of Winds and Changes, which I don't have a box for, but the Moonology Manifestation deck by Yasmin Boland, the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Dr. Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron-Reid, Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle by Lorianne Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and the Celestial Tarot, an old workhorse deck by Kay Steventon. So let me remove these boxes. I chose these, well, Beltane, of course, because Beltane comes up May 1st. But I chose these decks because there has been a lot of channeling done, downloading, if you will, this weekend, and I felt the need to go celestial, and so I pulled out a deck I don't think I've actually used in our readings before. So these are the Celestial Tarot cards. We have the Judith Pintar cards. We have 2 Beltane cards, 2 Shaman cards, 1 Moonology card. I can understand why we've gone celestial when I look at this reading, because it's telling us we need strength. That's the significator card, the beginning of this whole reading. We go to the 3 of Swords, the Chariot, King of Swords, 10 of Wands, Prince of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. So we have 2 threes, we have 2 swords, we have cups and wands. We've got all the elements together. So it's interesting. Somebody, and this is a collective reading, so this is not, going to apply to everyone, but if it applies to you, whoever you are, I send you my thoughts and prayers and some energy for good luck, because this is the strength card. You need strength. We all need strength, because we are dealing with the 3 of Swords. Now, this is typically portrayed in a RSW deck as heartbreak. But if you look at the other 15 meanings that are attributed to this particular card, it is the coming to terms intellectually with a necessary life change, and it's possibly a difficult life change, but it's an abrupt decision. It's taken a long time to get to this, but once that Gnostic awareness is there, it's time to make a change that may seem very difficult. It can be the end of relationship, but there's much more to this card. This is a collaborative success. It means there's a successful completion to something here that involves more than one person. The Chariot, which is represented in Cancer, I should say that the Strength card is Leo. It's number 8, so it's the 8th astrological sign. The Chariot says that once you've got this decision made, and you do have the strength, I know you have the strength because it's right there. It's not that you just need it. You have it. You have found the strength to confront a difficult decision, which is freeing. Chariot is full speed ahead, and the King of Swords tells me that intellectually, the way of right relationship is happening here. This has been all figured out now. It's being figured out as the week goes through, and there's the clarity here. There's clarity to this decision. The Ten of Wands, the Fire card here, according to this. Tens are completions as well, and there's a passionate completion. We know that something is done and something new is beginning. And this is brought to us by these cards, which I will get to. The Prince of Cups, which is immutable water, kind of very Pisces, talks about the artist, the person who can stop and smell the roses and stand in the stream and feel the fish tickling toes. Although we're going full bore here with this Chariot card, it says with the completion comes the need to assess. So the Prince of Cups isn't just an artist. They're learning about. It's a new intuitive beginning as well as it is anything else. And the three, this second three here, gives us an awareness that it's a successful collaboration. Now, this shows us a ship. Normally, the Three of Cups in an RSW deck is three dancing ladies, but this is a successful, I'll spit that out, moving to another direction. So it's a direction that has required the strength, the integrity to confront successfully a necessary move. You've got the energy to go full speed ahead. You've got the clarity. You've got the passionate completion awareness, the intuitive beginnings, the ability to stop, breathe, and know that after this week you're moving forward. So, what do our ancestors say? Well, we have two ancestors. Originally, I only pulled one because, of course, I'm an OCD kind and I wanted this lovely line. But Spirit said two. 7 cards, 7 clarifiers. The first card I pulled was East, and it's transformation, and South, transcendence. So we are in the East on the medicine wheel right now. And this tells me that this is happening right now, and it is about moving on. And what that transformation brings us by the time we get to the winter is complete transcendence. So this tells me that this journey, moving from one situation to another successfully, is karmic. There's very much a karmic thing. And when we're part, each of us, of a monadic group, and there's 144 soul extensions. You're the 144th, and there's 143 others. When you raise your vibration and resolve a karmic situation, you raise the vibration of everyone else in your monadic group. Here's the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the ultimate transformation and transcendence. Out of the ashes that were decided upon here, the complete change. That's the ultimate rebirth. This is your Beltane card. It also speaks of growth. Let me just read you what this Phoenix card has to say. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flames of your soul. Here's the expansive flames. The growth card. Inside myself I've sown beauty with wounds, which speaks of my immortality in the expansive eternal song, softly bellowing in spirit. This tells me that you're acknowledging your connection with spirit during this week. And whenever we make dramatic changes, we need to do that. Now, these are the shaman cards. What would the shaman have to speak to us? This one is many masks, the authentic self. This is a lemniscate, This is logic. This is an awareness that we do wear many masks, but this whole reading is asking us to find the one that represents our authentic self, because if we are living in a situation that no longer serves us, we are wearing a mask of protection and that of the peacemaker. You are making a covenant. This is the other shamanic card. Covenant, a sacred contract, not with another being. I feel like this is the letting go of a previous sacred contract that's karmic in nature. You're letting it go so you can come back to the authentic self. What does this Moonology card tell us? It's the card representing the last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. You can turn the camera, Brian. Whew. All these cards are telling a very dramatic story this week. It feels very much like Looks Far Woman is asking us to make dramatic change and know that we're doing it from a place of understanding whatever we've suffered, whatever we've needed to pull together intellectually and spiritually. All the elements are here: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So for whomever this reading speaks to, I applaud you for the strength that you have to make this difficult decision manifest into the phoenix transforming into a new sacred contract. And if you've made it this far, I have a few announcements. Feel free to let me know you've made it this far by putting the word Marseille, as in a Marseille deck, in the comments, and it lets me know you've heard the announcement. But I have a couple of announcements here. Please, like, and if you like the video, and leave me a comment. I love comments. I love answering questions. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then you'll automatically get these videos. But I've put out a contest for subscribers. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will pick one of those subscribers for a free reading, and a second choice will be made to receive a deck of their choice from what I have, a new deck in my studio. And the same goes for Instagram. 1,000 subscribers on Instagram, one of them will get a free reading. These are valued at $150, and the secondary prize is a deck of choice from what I have at the time. So that's the one thing. And the second thing we're going to be discussing in the next few videos are things like the Marseille deck versus RSW versus Thoth, and why I am slowly moving my practice to utilize the Marseille deck much, much more. We're also going to be talking about the Myers-Briggs personality test, spit that out, and the nature of readings, mind mapping readings, this sort of thing. So there's a lot of stuff coming up in the videos, which are just going to be touching upon things in our coffee tiered classes coming up. So if you like this video, I also, really appreciate when you can send me a coffee. So our website will be listed in the section below the video so that you can connect with the website and have a look at what's happening. Anyway, blessings to all of you. Miigwech aho for your support and care. And don't forget Marseille.